Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a night when everyone around you was asleep, but your mind felt like it was having a meeting of its own? One question after another keeps coming. Will I ever succeed in life? Did I make the right decision? What will happen in the future? What if I fail? What if none of my plans work out? And after a while, you realize something. You are not actually solving the problem. You are simply thinking about the same problem again and again. That is one of the biggest problems with overthinking. Thinking itself is not bad. Good thinking can protect us from making mistakes. But when thinking stops us from making decisions, when it keeps us from taking action, it becomes a problem. Sometimes a small problem slowly becomes a huge problem inside our mind. But the reality is often not as scary as our mind makes it seem. Many times, our fear becomes bigger than the actual problem. And the more fear grows, the harder it becomes to take action. So remember this simple rule. Instead of thinking about a problem 100 times, take one small step toward solving it. You cannot change everything that has already happened in your life. You cannot erase every wrong decision. You cannot bring back every opportunity you lost. And you cannot return to yesterday. But there is one thing you can still control: what you learn from those experiences. Imagine you failed at something important. You have two choices. One choice is to keep telling yourself, "I can't do it. I'm not good enough. Nothing will ever work for me." The other choice is to ask yourself, "Where did I go wrong? What can I do differently next time? What did this experience teach me?" Both choices begin with the same failure, but they can lead to completely different futures. So don't turn your past into your enemy. Turn it into your teacher. Maybe you made a bad decision because you didn't know better. Now you know. Maybe you trusted the wrong person. Now you understand people better. Maybe you lost an opportunity. Now you know how important preparation is when the next opportunity comes. That is what experience is. The best way to use your past is to learn from it and move forward. Not to stand there and keep staring backward. Now let's talk about the future. We spend so much time worrying about what might happen. What will happen next? Where will I be? Will I succeed? Will my dreams come true? But the truth is, you cannot know the entire picture of your future today. What you can do is focus on what you can do today. A farmer does not plant a seed and then dig it up every morning to check whether the roots are growing. He waters it. He takes care of it. He gives it time, and then he waits. Your life works in a similar way. Learn today, work today, improve your skills today, build better habits today. You may not control exactly when the results will come, but you can control whether you plant the seed. And there is another thing that makes many people mentally exhausted: worrying about what other people think. What will they say? What will my friends think? What will my family say? But here is the truth: you cannot make everyone happy. So listen to people, accept good advice, correct yourself when you are wrong. But don't hand over control of your life to someone else's opinion. Now ask yourself one simple question: is this within my control? If the answer is no, stop spending all your energy worrying about it. But if the answer is yes, stop overthinking and start taking action. You cannot completely control what your exam result will be, but you can control how much you study today. You cannot control whether someone likes you, but you can control what kind of person you become. You cannot control what next year will look like, but you can control what you learn today. Once you understand this difference, life becomes much easier. And if you truly want to reduce overthinking, build one simple habit. Whenever a problem starts filling your mind with endless questions, ask yourself, what can I do right now? Worried about money? Ask yourself, what can I do right now? Falling behind in your studies? Ask yourself, what can I finish today? Scared to start something? Ask yourself, what is the smallest first step I can take? Because big changes do not always begin with big decisions. Sometimes one small action can change your entire direction. Thinking shows you possibilities. Action moves you toward results. So don't just think. Take one small step. Maybe you are disappointed in yourself right now. Maybe you keep thinking, I wasted so much time. I am far behind. Everyone else is moving ahead of me. But remember this, there is no rule saying that your past has to control your future. You can start again today. You don't have to wait until Monday. You don't have to wait until next month. You don't have to wait for a new year. Today is enough. Read a book for 10 minutes. Start learning a new skill. Clean your room. Reduce the time you waste on unnecessary things. Take the first step towards something you've been delaying for a long time. And please don't compare the beginning of your journey with someone else's middle. You may look at someone and think, they are successful. They have achieved so much. They are already far ahead. But you are only seeing the result. You are not seeing all the work behind it. You don't know how many failures they experienced. You don't know how long they worked. Everyone has a different timeline. Some people move quickly, others move slowly, but moving slowly does not mean you are losing. As long as you keep moving, your journey is still going. One day, you will look back at this period of your life. And you may realize that the problem that once felt like the biggest problem in the world was actually just one small chapter of your story. So don't judge your entire life by one bad day. One failure does not mean your future is over. One bad chapter does not mean the whole book is bad. Starting today, ask yourself 3 questions before going to sleep. First, what good thing did I do today? Second, what new thing did I learn today? Third, what is one thing I can do better tomorrow? That's it. You don't need to spend the entire night criticizing yourself. You don't need to argue with your own mind. Just improve one step at a time. And there may be people in your life who constantly make you doubt yourself. People who make your dreams feel small. People who bring negativity into everything. You don't need to fight with everyone. Sometimes creating a little distance is enough. You can stay peaceful without hating anyone. And learn to spend some time with yourself. Sometimes be quiet. Ask yourself, what do I really want? Where do I want to go? What kind of person do I want to become? Sometimes you need to step away from the noise around you to hear your own answers. One day, you will look back at this period of your life. And you may realize that the problem that once felt like the biggest problem in the world was actually just one small chapter of your story. So don't judge your entire life by one bad day. One failure does not mean your future is over. One bad chapter does not mean the whole book is bad. Starting today, ask yourself 3 questions before going to sleep. First, what good thing did I do today? Second, what new thing did I learn today? Third, what is one thing I can do better tomorrow? That's it. You don't need to spend the entire night criticizing yourself. You don't need to argue with your own mind. Just improve one step at a time. And there may be people in your life who constantly make you doubt yourself. People who make your dreams feel small. People who bring negativity into everything. You don't need to fight with everyone. Sometimes creating a little distance is enough. You can stay peaceful without hating anyone. And learn to spend some time with yourself. Sometimes be quiet. Ask yourself, what do I really want? Where do I want to go? What kind of person do I want to become? Sometimes you need to step away from the noise around you to hear your own answers. You will not feel motivated every single day. Some days you will feel excited to work. Other days, you may not feel like doing anything at all. That's normal. So don't depend only on motivation. Build habits. Create routines. Keep small promises to yourself. Because every time you keep a promise you made to yourself, your trust in yourself becomes stronger. What is the most important time in your life? Not yesterday, because yesterday is already gone. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow hasn't arrived yet. The most important time is today. Today you can make a decision. Today you can begin. Today you can learn from your mistakes. Today you can change a habit. Today you can make one good decision for yourself. One day, when you look back, your biggest regret may not be that you failed. It may be that you never tried. You may ask yourself, why was I so afraid? Why did I care so much about what people thought? Why did I spend so much of my life overthinking? So don't wait for that regret. Start today. Start small. Start imperfectly, but start. Your life will never be perfect. There will be problems. There will be difficult days. Sometimes you will feel disappointed. But that does not mean your life has stopped. Every new morning gives you another chance to try again. So learn from your past, but don't live there. Prepare for the future, but don't let fear of the future destroy your present. Listen to advice, but don't give someone else control over your life. And whenever your mind becomes filled with endless questions, tell yourself, I don't need to know every answer today. Some answers will come with time. Some will come through experience. And some answers will appear while you are walking your own path. Your job is simple. Take one step today. You don't have to climb the entire mountain at once. One step, then another, then another. That's how people reach places they once thought were impossible. So don't tell yourself that you are finished. Your story is still being written. Maybe your best chapter hasn't even started yet. So put the overthinking aside. Give yourself another chance. Focus on today, and take the first small step toward rebuilding your life today. Because you don't need to change the entire world to change your life. Sometimes, all it takes is one decision. I won't just think about it anymore. This time, I will take action.